Hey everybody, it's all about the tortoise shell nail today. So we're going to be showing you how to achieve this high fashion look, which is most commonly seen on sunglasses frames. So we hope you have fun doing this. So let's get started. You will need a yellow gel to use as your base layer, and I am using the Maskscara Gelit Big Yellow Taxi. And I'm going to apply this to the nail in a very thin base coat. So don't go too thick on your layer. You almost want it to be slightly translucent, and don't use a very neon yellow. You need something that's got that sort of egg yellow brightness to it. So a warm yellow would be what you want on that base. And I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Now, using my builder gel, I'm going to be creating the glass brownie effect that goes over to create that tortoise shell look. So I'm using builder gel and I'm using marble ink number 11, which I'm going to mix together to give me that sort of brownie with an orange tint look to it, glass gel that I need to create this amazing design. But now the reason why I'm using builder gel is because if I use the top coat, I'm going to thin my top coat too much by adding the marble ink to it. So this is the reason why I'm using the marble inks. So that's just going to give me a better viscosity to work with. So I must admit, mixing is my favorite part of this whole design. So once you have your color that you like, sort of that orange tint, and you want it to be nice and deep, if you like it lighter, that's also fine, but I like a nice deep look, then you are good to go. So onto my cured yellow nail, I'm going to be applying a few blobs of my orange glass mix. So I'll start at the top corner, then I'll do something sort of on the center, and then I will work down to the free edge. And I'm going to be just blobbing down this glass color. And don't worry about how the first layer looks, guys. This is a design of layers, so it always looks amazing in the end, and when we start off it looks a bit strange. So I'm gonna feather out the edges of where I've applied that glass gel, and then I'm gonna be using my Blackjack Mascara Gelit polish, and I'm gonna be adding onto that little blobs. I'm gonna be adding little blobs of black. So don't cure your layers. We are working wet on wet. So onto your glass uncured layers, you are going to be applying your wet Mascara Gelit Black. So now, what you want to do is you want to spread out those layers, and you want to almost mix it in so that you have this uneven spots on the nail. And I'm adding a little more of the glass gel in between just to feather out the edges just a little bit. Now, don't overthink this design, guys, because it is sort of a almost natural element look that we are trying to achieve here. So when we overthink and we get too symmetrical, things don't start looking as natural as we would want it to be. So just add little color blobs in and then cure for 60 seconds. So now I'm going to do the second part of my design. And this means me taking that glass mixture and painting it over the whole nail. So you're going to cover the whole nail with the glass mix. And this is why I love the builder gel, because it's just easier to control the viscosity than it would be if it was a thinner gel. So once you've got that first full cover on, take your black and go back into those very areas where you first started. And then add a little bit more just to make the black deeper. So it's to give you that dimension and give you a deeper shade. And you can add a little bit more to this design. So you will see me adding little bits to the top corners and in between where I have open spaces. And this is going to give me that dimension. So I'm going to have some spots of black that's very deep and some spots that's slightly lighter in shade. But that's what you want. You want to have sort of this suspended look. So it's almost as if the layers are on top of each other. Once you've done that, you can add a little bit more brown in between, again to add dimension and deepen up color in certain areas. And once you're happy with that look, you are going to cure it. And then once it's cured for 60 seconds, you will be doing your final coat of your mascara top coat. This is not a matte finish design, so we have to go shiny this time. So we're going to be using the carbon top coat to seal it. And that gets cured for 60 seconds. And once you are done, you have your finished tortoise shell nail, which looks very chic. So I must admit, guys, I enjoyed doing this design. I love this look. It seems to be very trendy at the moment. So play around with your gels, get into the natural looks, and we hope that you're going to try and mix and match and play around with color and enjoy doing these designs just as much as we enjoy showing them to you. So tag us and show us your tortoiseshell nails. We look forward to seeing them.